Hello everyone, and welcome to my channel, Advice to Think Twice. My name is Monica and I'm here with our weekend advice for the weekend of October 20th, 21st and 22nd, 2017. Thank you for joining me. So as always, we're looking at the energies that surround us at this time and what we need to know about these energies that's going to help us the most, that's going to make it easier for us to navigate any situation that may come up with these energies. Since we are looking at energies, they do play out in different ways for everyone, so try to keep an open mind and take away the message of the reading and then apply it to your own situation if you feel that it speaks to that. So I'm going to take you through the cards and then just pull the messages together. So we have number 39, purple, developmental clarity. Turquoise, number 34, awaken your empathy. The tarot, from the tarot we have the 9 of coins, the strength card in the center of our reading, major arcana, and then the hermit, another major arcana. We also have the 10 of Raphael. Love and blessings fill your life. Harmonious relationships with family members, happily ever after. And the 9 of Gabriel. Stay determined and move forward. Be prepared for any possibility. Environmental activism. So there seems to be a common thread here in terms of strength, encouragement to be strong, encouragement to keep moving forward, encouragement not to give up. Okay, with this 9 of Gabriel here, we're almost at the end of a difficult situation, and also whatever not difficult, I don't want to say difficult is a strong word here, whatever uncomfortable situation may arise, either, you know, where we feel something within ourselves, or a situation where we're dealing with someone else, or a situation where we're frustrated by something or stressed about something. This is also a reminder that it's temporary. It will not last forever. So try to develop mental clarity. Try to look for a better perspective for looking at things. Always try to look at the facts and just keep grounded to weather the storm. And then when the clouds part, when confusion is clearing away, things will be much better. And so that's why this is saying whatever's going on that may be challenging, whether it's a thought we have, a fear we have, something that makes us uncomfortable, something that threatens us, a complicated relationship perhaps with our loved ones or someone we love, someone we care about. It's temporary. It is only temporary. The strength card is quiet strength. The strength card is not the obvious physical, go to war, have fights, shout to be heard type of strength. It's quiet, it's being graceful, it's being elegant, okay? It's being wise with the hermit, using our wisdom, staying in our integrity. No action is better than taking action if that action may not be the best or the healthiest in a situation. Remove ourselves from situations if we're not sure how we're going to react. It's better not to get involved. If we're not sure whether or not we can control what we say or what we do, maybe it's better to just keep our distance until we are calm, cool, and collected. Okay? The 9 of Pentacles is about generosity here. The 9 of Pentacles says, awaken your empathy. Awaken your empathy. It can also be the case with a situation where we feel like we need to be heard, or we feel like we have a message to deliver and people are not paying attention, or they're not taking it seriously, or maybe they're not responding the way we would like them to. The message here is have empathy, be considerate, speak with clarity and wisdom, right? And you will be heard and you will be understood. This is a good opportunity to resolve situations that are still affecting us, or they're still ongoing, or we're dealing with them now, where there's discomfort or hesitation or anger or frustration in our relationships of all kinds. It can be something that we still beat ourselves up over. It can be something that someone else blames us for, whether or not they should. It could be something where we're not on the same page with someone and we can't seem to find the middle ground, and it just keeps us apart. It could be something going on in a romantic relationship, in a couple situation, where maybe we've just been arguing for days, or we're always arguing lately, or we're not sure what is going on. It could be a difficult relationship with a sibling, with a parent, with a coworker, where we're finding it difficult to communicate. It makes us feel like we need to guard ourselves, like we need to prepare ourselves for the worst. And the reminder is, stick to the facts, speak as clearly as you can. That's the only thing that we can do. We can't control how the other person is going to react. We can only control what we say and what we do and how we react. So it's important that we set the tone, as opposed to expecting the other person to do something or say something. It's important that we step up, we set the tone. We speak calmly if we want to be spoken to in a calm manner. That we practice patience and compassion if we hope to receive it from someone else. And they may get it right away, they may not get it right away. So it may be that we're calm and compassionate and the other person still doesn't get it. Persevere, okay? Persevere. Have empathy. Have compassion. Because we can really put some difficult, negative situations to rest this weekend and have our happily ever after back. Have harmony back. Okay, if we set the tone. And things may come together this weekend. It may take more time. It depends what the situation is for each and every one of us. But it can start this weekend. Forgiveness can start this weekend. Compassion and understanding can start this weekend. Resolving relationships, healing relationships can start this weekend. But it is up to us to be the stronger person. Compassion is not easy, and it actually takes a lot of strength to be able to step out of our own ego, out of our own pain and hurt and emotions and fears, and try to see the other person's point of view, to try to put ourselves in their shoes, even when we think they're wrong, or when we feel like they're not treating us properly. It takes strength. It takes a lot of strength to be able to practice compassion. Of course, this only applies in situations where whatever is going on is not done willfully, where someone is not intentionally trying to hurt us. We can still control what we do in that situation. We can choose to walk away. We can choose to pray for that person and walk away. We can choose to, wish them well, but walk away, as to not engage into something that can turn into something very negative. Okay, so it's going to be different for everyone, like I say. but it does not apply in a way where it says be a doormat or shut up and take it. That's not compassion. That it's really not, okay? So the Strength card does say with the Hermit here that we have the strength, we have the wisdom, we have the character to be able to set the tone, to be patient, to be calm, to try to guide the other person to see that there is a different way, there is a better way. We don't always have to be at each other's throats. We don't always have to shout to speak to each other. And like I say, it may take some situations less time to come together, and for others it may take a longer time. But even if it's a situation where at least we try to be the bigger person, or at least we try to put something behind us to resolve a situation, then at least we can have peace within ourselves. We can go back to a place of peace where we don't feel like we're lacking something, we don't feel like a victim, we don't feel like a bully, we don't feel like we need to blame ourselves for anything. We don't have regrets that I should have said that, I should have done that. And that's a big thing too, because that too opens the door to happily ever after coming back into our lives, or achieving that happily ever after in the first place, and feeling at peace and harmonious within ourselves. So at least for this weekend, I also heard don't jump to conclusions and don't be quick to react. So there may be some ups and downs. There may be a difficult situation. There may be something completely unexpected. It doesn't have to be bad. It could just be completely unexpected, and it just messes things up for us, and it throws things out the window, and we just have to go with it. That's not easy to do. But we are asked to remind ourselves that we're strong. We can do whatever we need to do. We can turn things around for ourselves. We can keep things moving in a direction where we want it to go, where we want things to go. We can set the tone for how we want to be treated, how we want to be spoken to. It can start with us. We don't have to feel bad, guilty, negative, a victim, powerless. We don't have to feel that way. We are asked to see the truth. We have the wisdom. We know better than to say, there's nothing I can do about the situation, or, you know, I can't say that, I can't do that, or I'm powerless here. There's always things that we can do to bring some level of positivity and light into challenging situations. And, you know, we're asked to use our empathy. We're asked to remember that no two people are the same, and we're each on our own paths. We can only do so much in certain situations, and that's okay. It doesn't have to be a bad thing. It doesn't have to be a competition. We're not supposed to be all the same. We're not supposed to think all the same. We're not supposed to feel all the same way. That's okay. But again, acceptance takes strength. It doesn't have to be a competition. Just because someone has something and we don't doesn't make us any less, or doesn't make us feel like have to feel incompetent. Everyone has their own dreams. Everyone has their own aspirations. I was in school and we were supposed to do an example of a business plan. This was in high school. We were supposed to do an example of a business plan. I think it was for sociology class, I don't remember. And everyone came to class and they all had, you know, how to open up a practice, like, you know, to be a doctor or a dentist or anything, how to open up a law firm, how to open up a big restaurant. And my plan was about a flower shop, opening up a flower shop. And people looked at me like I was, what's wrong with you? Why would you want to own a flower shop and do a plan about that? Do a business plan for a flower shop? Who does that? But that's what I wanted to do. My dreams didn't have to be the same as everyone else's. My flower shop wasn't anything to be looked down upon. If someone else wanted to open up a big restaurant, doesn't matter. Everyone has their own idea, everyone has their own vision, everyone has their own goals, aspirations. Doesn't have to be a competition. And just because someone else has a certain opinion, even if it's about ourselves, if someone else has an opinion about me, that's their opinion and they're entitled to it. That's their truth, that's their perspective. It doesn't have to affect me. It doesn't have to influence me in any way. I know who I am. I know what I want to do. I know what kind of person I am and what kind of person I am not. I can't control what someone else sees when they look at me. They have their own past experiences and beliefs that may color their perspective. And I can't change that. I can't control that. If they give me a chance to show them who I am, lovely. If they don't, that's life. That's okay. I don't have to worry about it. I don't have to stress about it. I don't have to cry about it. That's okay. I accept myself. I accept that person. I accept that things are what they are. I choose to be positive. I choose to bring whatever positivity I can into that situation and then just move on. So it's a really beautiful energy on multiple levels. We can put behind troubling situations. We can resolve arguments, fights in a peaceful way. We can restore harmony within relationships in our lives. We can come to a place of peace within ourselves. And it's also very empowering because we have the opportunity to see ourselves, how strong we are, to see that we're capable, we're strong, not in an egotistical type of way, oh, look at me and nothing affects me. No. In a way that we can say, you know what? I choose to react in a certain way. I choose what I say. I choose what I do. I choose what I let get to me. That is an empowering feeling, you know, and it does bring a feeling of stability and fulfillment in a way. And you never know who's watching. You never know who you inspire to then go off and do the same in their own lives. Okay? So that's our message for the weekend. Very beautiful message. So I hope that it makes sense. I hope that it helps. Let me know what it's talking about for you. Another message, I'm just looking at the Virgo symbols, and I just got, it doesn't have to be perfect. We don't have to be perfect. The other person doesn't have to be perfect. The situation doesn't have to be perfect. We can only do the best we can. And we can be okay with that. That's a good thing. So maybe someone out there needed to hear that. Life is not perfect. Life is messy. But that's what makes it fun, and that's what gives us the opportunity to be creative in how we navigate through things, especially things that we can't control. That's how you grow. That's how you learn about who you are, what you want, what you don't want, what you can do. That's how you learn about your own strength, maybe. Okay, so again, I hope the message helps. Let me know what this is about for you, if you feel that it talks to you about something, it speaks to you about something that you've been dealing with or that has been on your mind. Thank you so much for being here. Let's have an absolutely beautiful weekend. I hope to be able to post the weeklies very, very soon, so stay tuned for those. And I will talk to you again very, very soon. Take care.